Hey guys, Flabaliki here. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a new and updated minecart station. Now this is a completely new version for beta 1.6 and above, hopefully, because the one in 1.5 doesn't work anymore, and the one before that wouldn't work anymore either. So here's what I've got. I did this knowing the fact that if you have a booster cart next to a wall, a booster rail next to a wall, the cart will go off in that direction. So this is how I made it, and I used a nice hatch up there as well. So we see we got cart on that button there, go on that button, and reset there. So if we click on cart, it will just drop the cart down here nicely for us. And if we click reset, the cart will go through here, and blah blah blah, we should see it come back there. There it is, he's back up there. So we hit the cart button again, we can get in it, and we can hit the go button right behind us, and off we go! Although this just loops back around, and goes back in here. And when we get out, we can just reset, and it will go back up the way. The reset, really, this isn't completely necessary, but it just makes a nice and neater look, because you can just keep your cart there all the time and just go backwards and forwards. But I don't know, I just thought it was nice and fun, nice and neat to have it sort of stored away. And it also allows you, if you're more advanced at redstone, I haven't done this, but you can store additional carts, like on different tracks here, and then so you can have multiple carts that go through and blah blah blah, and all that sort of stuff. But this is what we're going to build. So let us go get started on this. We're going to need, I think we need 11 powered rails, 3 buttons, a hatch, some redstone torches, not exactly how many, I'm sure how many torches we need. It's pretty messy. You can make it look a lot neater. I just left it all open so you could see it, and there's floating trees over there. It's really weird. Okay, so first things first, we're going to build the main kind of station area. I got 53 of those. That should theoretically be enough for us. So we're going to put a block there, and a rail there, and a normal rail there, and we're going to put 3 boosters there. Now, on this part, we're just going to have it go that way, and we're also going to have it go out this way. So this goes through our reset, and this goes outside of the station, basically. Okay, so there we are. First stuff is done. That's nice. So now we want to, we want to power these. So let's do it. Let's make it nice and neat. Let's dig down directly underneath it. As you can see, there's a nice block missing directly underneath that rail, so we'll place that there. And there we go. Those rails are now powered. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to place a button right about here. So I get some, I need 3, so I'll get 3. So if we place one button here, this is only 1 block above the rail, and it will power the rail, which is a very handy thing I've discovered. And we'll place another block above it, and a button there. I'm just going to use fly mod here to make it easier. And then what we're going to do, so directly above this is where we want our hatch to go. So we bring this around like this. So this is, so our room is 3 blocks high basically. And I'm just going to build that up like that. So that's our roof there basically. And up here we're going to put, how did I do it? Sorry. Okay, yeah, I'll do it like that. Okay. We're going to get some powered rail right here coming in this way. So it goes straight into the hole like that. And over here, this is where our ramp is going to be. Well, I guess our ramp, you could call it. So we go like this. We don't need to use powered rails all the way up. I thought using less powered rails would probably be a better thing, because that means you don't have to find as much gold when you actually build it. So we put one at the bottom there as well, like this. And we just build this up. Get 2 rails there. I think I put some along here. Yeah, I did. I put 2 along here, I think. So we got maybe I did 3. I don't know. But you just put power rails there like that. Oh, maybe, actually, I don't think I had one there. I think it was just like that. Okay, so these are just powered rails. You can just put torches next to them like this, and it powers them. This is just a quick way to power the rails. That wolf just attacked the sheep or pig, whatever it was. Anyways, so the redstone torches next to powered rails, we'll turn them on. And going up here, you can just put one there, just if you're lazy and just want to do it nice and quick. So we're going to grab a hatch now. And this, it doesn't really matter which way you place it, I don't think. But I like to place it against the back wall so it opens up that way. So now what we'll see, we've got a hatch down. If you hit this button, it just opens up the hatch, so that's good. So we got that button and that. So what we have right now is pretty good. It is the essentials of what we need. So if we push that in there, push the go button, The cart will go around, go up, and it should... No? Oh, okay. I forgot something. That's good. I forgot it. Alright, so on the other side, directly opposite the way your track is facing, just put one block there, and that will make it work. I promise you. So we push that in there, hit that button this time, and it should go around and come back down. Yep, nice. Okay, so then it comes back in there. Okay, now we need to make our go button. Now this is a little different to what we've already done. It should be a bit more advanced, but it's all in good fun. So, we need this button here, basically. We need it to activate that track, and we also need it to turn that. So, no, we don't. That was a lie. I'm getting this mixed up. We need this button here to activate that track, and that. This button here, all we want it to do is activate that. That is because this button here is the reset. We don't want to turn this track. We want it to keep like that, and... yeah, okay, anyways. So this button needs to activate that and that track over there. So, we're going to go directly behind the button, right here, and place some redstone. And we're going to bring it down underneath, because that is where we need to take it. So I'm just going to grab out the diamond shovel. I'm just going to dig it all the way along here so we can see nice and easily. Oh, oh yeah, that's right, it was already down here. Okay, so right under here is where we want to put a torch, because that's what we want to change. So I'm just going to dig this out a bit. Make it nice and easy to see and work around. Grab this, take this down. Okay, so we need this. So put a torch there, and okay, so our track is facing that way by default, and that is not what we want. So we need to put an inverter in. If your track faces that way, so it connects to the reset when you have a torch underneath it, then you won't need an inverter. But if your track faces that way when you have a torch underneath it, like mine does, then you will need an inverter. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to place redstone there. We're going to dig this out a bit so we can get a bit more breathing space in here. That should be alright. We're going to put a block. Let's use some dirt. It's just easier to work with. I don't know why I moved that. Okay, so we're going to put a dirt block right here. No, that was stupid. Sorry. We're going to put one right there. We're going to redstone torch on this side so it powers that on and powers that off, basically. And put redstone that comes down this way. Like that. Okay, so this is how we have it. So now when we hit this button... oh, it's going nighttime. That's annoying. What you will notice is that this powers and it changes that track. But we have one problem. You see that redstone powered rail there? It actually stays on. So there is a way we can fix that. But right now I need to go to bed because it's getting late and I am tired. So we're just going to take a quick cat nap, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, here we are. So, yeah, our problem was that this rail stays on. Now, we need to have that turn off when this button when this button goes off, basically. So, how we can do that is we go directly underneath that rail and place a redstone torch, like that. So now it's always on, which is not what we want. We want that to be off by default. So, to do that... we will need to make yet another inverter over here. And we're going to do that like this. Okay, yeah, anyways. So we just connect it to our main redstone line right here. Bring it over this way. It won't matter if it goes past that torch because it won't affect it. That's alright. Actually, if I go... no, yeah, okay, we'll go like this. So we put a redstone torch under here. And that will be on. And then we can bring it around like this, and that will turn that off. Now, if we go back up here, hit that button, it will go on, and then it will go off, just like that. So that's how we fix that issue, and now our go button is completely functional, and there's a wolf walking around here. So the go button is completely functional now, and now we just need to get this button over here to work. And that is fairly simple. We just go right behind here, put a block so that we can connect it to the button. I think that's right. Yep. And now we need to make this go underneath. So an easy... I think it might be easy to go like this, possibly. No, so that's a bad idea. It's okay, so we'll go down this way like this. So we just go down one block each time. And where are we now? Aha, okay. So we need to connect it to the inverter block, this one right here. Okay, so we can see... this is connected to this inverter, and our main line over there is connected to it as well. So what that will do for us is, when this button is hit here, that rail there will power on, but it will not change that track over there. And when we hit the go button, it will change that track over there. So then that means we have just finished our station. So if we hit this button here, we don't have a cart on the track. I just realized. Excuse me. Hang on. Let's just fill in this hole here because that's just seeming very dangerous to me. Okay, so let's put that in there. And when we hit the reset button, which is this one over here, our cart will go back in and go up and land up there. And we press the cart button to get the cart down, and the go button will take the cart out that way. Ta-da! We are done! Guys, I hope this tutorial helped you, and I will probably be using this in my single player Let's Play as well, because it's a fairly good design. I like it. So I hope this helped you out, and I hope it helped you out, and guys, I will see you in the next video.